We will see in this class how to insert chamfers and rounding into our projects. These elements are useful because, in addition to giving a better finish, they eliminate stress concentration points, improving the strength of the part. With the archive available in this class open, let's go to our studies. We will start by inserting some finishing chamfers on these edges. We activated the Chamfer command in the Modify panel of the Home tab by clicking on this arrow. With the active command, we first type the letter D to inform the dimensions of the chamfer and confirm with an Enter. We inform the first dimension of the bevel, which will be 1, and confirm with an Enter. See that the other dimension of the chamfer is now requested and the value 1 is displayed as a suggestion. We can enter another value or press Enter to accept the suggestion of the value 1. At this moment we type the letter M and type Enter, which makes it possible to insert several chamfers, and we click on the lines that form the edges that will receive the chamfers. See that the corners are trimmed and chamfers are inserted. To study the options of the Chamfer command, we will open the available Polyline file, which contains an object consisting of a single entity. We activate the command and we will configure the dimensions of the chamfer. We type the letter A, type Enter and enter the value of the distance that will be 3 and the value of the angle that will be 45. Then we type the letter P to apply chamfers to polylines, which will cause the chamfer to be applied to all edges of the polyline. Provided that the edge distances are sufficient to apply the dimensions configured in the command. We click on the polyline and see that the edges that made it possible to receive the chamfer were trimmed, but some with smaller distances did not receive the chamfer. The Chamfer command also has the option Trim, which allows you to choose whether or not to trim the edges when the chamfer is applied, and the option Method, which allows you to choose whether the chamfer will be set over two distances or a distance and an angle. Alright, now that we know the Chamfer command, we return to the body file of the grass set to learn how to insert rounding. We have enabled the rounding command that is located next to the Chamfer command. Now we type the letter R and confirm with an Enter to inform the radius of the rounding. We enter the value 3 and confirm with an Enter. Now we type the letter M to insert multiple rounding and confirm with an Enter. We click on the lines that form the edges that will receive the rounding and see that they are trimmed and the spokes are inserted. Just like the chamfer tool, here we also have application options like Polyline and Trim, which work the same way we saw earlier. We conclude here this lesson, where we learn how to apply chamfers and rounding to the edges of the geometries created in AutoCAD.